Mr. Yasin Bonds.
Mr. Simon Ojil.
Oh, it's so good to be back. It's so good to see your fluffy face.
Guys, you can see us now. Also, we're trying to do video as well.
Trying to.
My face is fluffy. And also, you guys can see us in color now.
And yes, I am smoking ANCs. I'm sorry to the brands, my bro. If you want to work with us, and then I won't smoke an ANC that episode or some cack like that. Just work it out. We will work it out.
Guys, if we get these things sponsored, then Simon's gonna quit smoking.
We shall see. We shall see. Depends.
Yeah, it's been a month since the last episode.
A month, maybe, bro. But I think that it's a good time to take some time.
Yeah.
Because we were tired, and I'm sure you were so tired. Oh, you were partying.
Yeah, did you guys party in December? Did you guys party in December? Because I feel like I just went to work. Did you?
I did just go to work. I worked right through, my bro. So,
Did you take a holiday now for?
No holiday. I worked. I kept that right through, and yeah, it is what it is. You have to work when you have to work, and yeah. Next time, man, I'll take my break eventually.
Because I just feel like last year was like a lot. Last year felt like we were carrying 2 years in 1 year.
Yeah.
So that's why, like December, a lot of people, including myself, caught like a burnout and just like a
3 to 5 is burning the tires.
I can't make car sounds. That was awesome.
That's how burned out he is. You can't even. And he was one thing about Yasmin, know him for his car sounds.
And then so we also had we had a few episodes that were planned for that last month or so that we just couldn't get to because our work schedules were hectic. And
I think it's got the men who have been fucking home to listen to it. They've been catching up. They've been like, man, bro, December already happened. But don't worry, this year we'll do it proper when we get there.
I also feel like if you post anything during December, it's very rare that a lot of people are going to get into it because people are just like
out, living life.
Just fuck it.
Seeing family.
Yeah.
Having a crayfish tail. Just, just flambéed on their chest, just loving easy by the pool, my bro. Beer in the hand, my bro.
A braai in slow-mo.
Pot of biryani inside.
Quarreling inside or so, arguing about and mense and skinnering. Did you see your family this holiday?
Only on Christmas Day, basically.
Good.
It was the only time.
I think a family can, some family, I wouldn't say everybody's family, can be like a bit of a holiday. Because when you see them, then you go, oh, no, I must only do this goodness by them. Does it make sense?
What must you like? I don't know if you know this, like, say, you go visit, and visiting is such a weird fucking thing because now you sit on the couch and you're there to visit now. You have to talk about stuff and so and family. And yeah, it's so nice and you have your keys in your hand and it's like, right, let me be off now. I love that saying. Let me be off anyways, let me be off. Don't take up so much time. I must still go put the things away. I was done shopping now. There's like all this can happen. But also, it's like, okay, so who wants tea? And it's all that kind of visiting.
That was in the culture of popping in. Come and just pop in there by your auntie quickly. Then you go.
Be ready for the pop in.
Yeah.
The pop in must be ready.
But also, it was a wild time where we didn't phone people before we went to go visit them. We would just go on a wish and a dream to go, I'm going to drive for half an hour to get to this person's house in retreat. Is the auntie here?
Maybe bro. That's fine because you'll find someone in the area.
Yeah,
well.
I know 3 people in the area that they can stop at.
I used to hate at times and I know that it is visiting your uncles and your aunties and your cousins, but you don't have a fucking say. So you just in the car with mommy and daddy and we're going to visit now and you can't stay home alone. And then you go there and you're like, yo, I want to go now. Maybe it's baby cousins, maybe there's no one to talk to. Maybe you just want to go home because now there's a program you want to watch or you have a TV game, which again, we'll talk about now. But I mean, like, that is such a gag thing. Like, oh, mommy, when are we leaving? And then they don't want to fucking leave. That's the longest time.
Also the thing of, like, you come from the shops or you were going to the shops and in the whole time when you heard your family plan, what was going to happen, they didn't say, oh, we're going to pop in by this auntie. Then just you get in the car and you start driving and they go, come and go see.
But the Christmas shop, because I know you mentioned it right now and I know what I bring up is, you must go with on.
What is it?
It's just the light bulb. It's just not screwed in properly.
Oh, shit.
Do you want to go with the your parents shopping because
Yeah.
you can get something now.
Oh, you can pack your whole own trolley. You can pack a mini trolley.
You get your schoenen, your new white
Yo.
fucking Nikes or something, and your jeans and your top. But my bro, it's much more important now because it's a planning thing. Because do you know, like when you get home now, but you have new shoes now, but before that, like, Simon, go to the shop and buy me some fucking onions. Because she's not sweating, she's just saying, buy me onions. I'm like, nah. But when you get the new shoes, you just want to fucking hoy me, bro. You're like, you need something from the shop. Because then you just want to start walking around and let everybody see the shoes.
And then your big cousin come visit. Come, I'll show you my shoes quickly. See here, there's my new shoes. See how fast I can run in my new shoes. But also, when you know, like, on a Saturday that you're going to go buy clothing, for that whole week, you can't be a cuck child.
Yeah.
Like you must just
No.
anything your mommy say, okay.
It's almost
you
but
can't
he
even
meditated that you're going to be good now.
Yo, they
And reap
outside
the
they bribe
rewards.
us. But also the thing of then you can't even like murmur under your breath. Like you even that you cut out. You know when they go and don't talk back and then you just
What do you say?
you just do the dishes. You use my dry and you wash that week that you get the stuff. You don't even call your sister to help. You know, we must also talk about chores. I think chores, we'll do an episode based on chores, household chores.
Oh yeah, nah, I had very basic ones, but we definitely should talk about that.
Because that thing of who decides on who washes, who decides on who dries, and then because if you dry, do you pack? Or what do you, did you have to dry and dry it like immediately or could you leave
Now
it?
you must try immediately now, so we had to try immediately.
I think only later, like when I got older, we could dry it and leave it. But after that, we had to pack. Anyway, and then, guys, so if you have any suggestions for episodes that you would like to cover, it's like, because we want to cover like the elements of growing up and the nostalgia of the moments that we made.
You can see my broken sweater here. I just realized now. Look, I'm poor. Give us money.
Also, you can see, guys, give us money. But yeah, we must also not dress when we.
Yes.
When we
I want to
record.
see you in a tie.
Okay, next week I'm gonna come with a tie, a shirt and a tie.
And not me. But since we were talking about December and Christmas period, and obviously I know that you also, because you've mentioned that your family also does. Now, since we're talking about, let's just actually have a go at it. Let's just talk about, let's have some fun with Christmas.
What is Christmas? So, guys, we were meant to do a Christmas episode where we recorded the bits and everything, and then time just got us in the way, like I said. So, one of the questions, what is Christmas Day for you?
Oh, it is a mammoth task, yo. Especially when I used to live at home. My mom used to cook from, like, honestly, the night before till like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning and still get up early to go to church. And obviously, we had to be in tow as well with regards to that. But it's also like a big cooking thing that's happening like over a long period of time. So when it's like that time, you can obviously get to feel that it's Christmas because my mom is putting in all that work. Because especially there's gonna be guests. Like there's always gonna be some fish being fried just in case someone comes along. There's some hake, couillons, or some king club there. But also more importantly is that little centerpiece with all the dividers that you have, your pan peanuts and your meatballs. And maybe if you're lucky you have the quality streets, but more than likely it's the Regals. It's the Regals more than
Also,
anything
because you
else.
can buy Regal's big bag.
Yeah.
Like Quality Street, you can only get the medium bag, but the big bag or the Regal you can cup and everybody gets of that.
The white and pink peanuts, the mint imperials.
But the white and pink peanuts, is that I know that one. But do you know the one that look like dog food? What is that?
Dog food.
It's like pink with it's a rough with pink and there's a peanut inside. There's like a candy outside.
Sure, this is escaping me.
I don't know what the
now.
name of that is. And I think I've never bought it. I've just been at people's houses where I find it. It looks like this, no? But it's like light pink and there's it's like hot sugar.
Is it
outside.
licorice? No,
It's
no,
not
it's not
licorice.
that one. Okay, nah.
To the
nah,
people
nah.
that's listening to this thing, I'm holding up a jub.
If you listen to this and you know exactly what Yasin's talking about, tweet us the picture, please.
Or the name. Just tell me the name.
On Facebook or wherever.
Then the thing of who packed out the place. Is that your mommy's job?
My bro, so when you go ahead and you do the setting of the place, but even before that, it's the cleaning. I'm not going to talk about the cleaning. Loving with the fucking brasso and like washing windows with the newspaper and stuff. My bro, December is not a fun time in the Ojal house. Let me tell you that. But it also is a lekker time. But also with regards to the setting up.
Doesn't brasso get you high also?
I don't know.
I think I've cleaned once with
I've never
brasso.
smoked brasso.
And
Still to do.
That smell was a lot. The smell was freak potent. Yo. Luckily, like my mom used to give that job to my sisters. I used to do like other hooters in the house, but that brasso used to moor.
Just talking about this and just in the segue of my mind right now, there was this who was just living in the area from 11th Road. And they used to call him Mr. Man. You know why they used to call him Mr. Man? Because he used to polish all the gooses off. So because he was a top child, so they called him Mr. Man because he used to just polish it. My buddy. What a great nickname to have gotten. But I mean, some people are stuck with Aya. You know what I mean? Their whole life, Aya.
Also, the other one is Kakfoot. One of my dad's friends was Muhammad Kakfoot.
What?
Yeah.
His surname is Kakfoot.
No, his nickname was Kakfoot.
Why?
With
his naked foot.
But when he was, I think he was like 16, 17 playing rugby and he's tempting Kak. And then he just got that name. This man is now 70-something years old. And his name, my dad still calls him out.
Someone is Uncle Kakfoot.
No, then I was like, then I had to ask, what's his real name? Because I can't go Uncle Kakfoot. What's his
Why not?
No. It's like do you have an Uncle Boy?
Yes.
Right?
My cousin's uncle is Uncle Boy.
But then
It's an older nickname.
yeah, so I'll say the older people call them Boy.
Yeah.
Now you can't go Uncle Boy. Uncle Boy doesn't sound right. Then I do Uncle.
Like uncle or your boy. Yeah.
Now I just go Uncle.
Then what about Sonny?
Yeah, Sonny.
We're going off in a different direction right now. Oh my fucking god. We are.
But yeah, then your Christmas sounds like Eid because like the whole night before, it's like an attack in the kitchen. It's like prepping for war where everybody's heads is down, the tempers are high. You must commit. If you get your station with your job, if you must do that thing or else you're gonna get cucked out.
You know what makes me scared now? Is when like my mommy, and maybe your mommy obviously did this as well. Like you have the oven and then you have a big pot, right? And then they leave it on slow cook for the night and the oven is on and everyone's tipping. I'm like, nah, man. Like I will never do that here. I will do something in the morning and do it throughout the day so I can monitor it. I'm not going to sleep with the oven and cack on. Just like in my mind, I can't do that.
But I also feel like mommies are wizards of their space. I want to say the kitchen, but in the house, because like even when they cook, you can't ask how many grams of spice go in. It's just like so much. Two grabs and then it's enough. And you're like,
I know from experience, and they can scale the pot size.
Yeah, that thing they can see and go, it's so many kilos. And that's just from my eye, and they can know all the ingredients just from watching. So respect to the mommies and shukran for mooring us.
But then obviously like there's gonna be parallels between like setting up, like if it was by our house now, then sometimes because there's a bakkie, then I must go fucking drive now. I must go fucking borrow chairs from the other fucking mense and go fetch the trestles here by Stacey's house and then get the bokkies and then you put the bokkies down and all the kakkers there and then make extra space for those people coming to our house. And then it's not even the normal cutlery. It's not the one with the florals or that fucking, you know what I'm talking about?
No. It's the super good ones at the back.
There's a box. So the box comes
a velvet box.
And then you open it up and bro, the special cutlery is in there. But she also has like lots of liquor pieces. My mom, obviously passed away, my mommy's mommy. She left all her crockery, so all the plates and stuff.
Yeah.
So we will take that out and
the Queen Elizabeth ones.
It's like, I mean, she also had like, my mom had all those like St. Helena spoons.
Yeah.
But, I mean, they were from St. Helena, so it's like a lot of them.
So I actually think, because we're talking about this, and I think we must go finish the Christmas episode.
We are doing it right now.
No, with the guests and everything else. So
I think we will do it this year. when Christmas comes again.
Yeah.
Let's just have fun with us right now.
Okay, so guys, we must keep out for the
You
Christmas.
also hate that because now we just spoke about the special cutlery, but it's not just fucking special cutlery. Get the nice tablecloths out. And then it's also not even that, nah. Here come the fucking serviettes, and the serviettes is doing fucking air flares and cack like that, and it's slamming mad and stuff.
In the glass,
and
also
it's
you
like
must fetch the big glasses that you can drink all the serviettes in the poses out to so.
it's normally in the wine glass.
Yeah. Even everybody got the wine glasses shape because, and also we've never drunk wine in the house.
Nah, for you, this was for the walls. You
Yeah.
said to mix most of it on the table.
Monies. But also my mom used to put on so much two tablecloths on because if the top one mess, you can just rip
That's
the top
clever.
off, and then she put the
So
plastic
she
one.
had double the amount of special stuff for people. Come on.
My mommy was we used to have jugs. Did you also have like? We were the house where people came to fetch jugs and cups and stuff from. Because when my mom,
So you were the mukta of that side.
the muktar of
You
the
were
area.
undercutting them.
And
We won a small scale, but we know what, we got the job done.
A little mafia. Also, I never knew you were
This
so
guy used to
mukta
run the
also.
books. Just do that.
Little Johnny.
Dad was fast with the cool sisters. He used to just pull them out like, yeah, you want two.
Sis, she used to work in
Look,
the
we
back.
just made a movie about you guys and small scale sopranos, but with catering.
The mukta mob.
You just go around and sharing, like give you a cook sister or some worse.
Yeah, take a bunkie. Share it with your brother. I never knew you were so mukta also.
Everyone uses mukta.
I thought there was just a slums thing. I thought there was like in your side of the world there was other hiring
Mukta
companies.
is right there in Retreat as well.
Oh, no, I know Mukta from Rylands. Anyway, and then who all used to come eat there by you?
It depends which family time it is, because of course there is some people's going to the other family side,
Yeah,
and then,
yeah.
then it depends on alternation and who's eating where and when and who is alive still and all those types of things.
Yeah.
There's gonna be all these things to monitor.
So the same like my mom is there's always a lunch and a supper there. But
you know,
so my mom's house is the house. Like it's the house we
why do
even
you want to see people for so fucking long?
Yo, my parents love. You know, old people there's a time I say old people, but they're my parents. They just love seeing people. They love having people around. Like they love having people to talk to tell things that they've seen in the week. Like they crave that thing. Anyway, and my parents love like the family. So, but because there's so many in-laws and stuff, so like lunch there'll be like two of the sisters, and then supper everybody ends up there. But for lunch, I'm talking about Eid now, not Christmas.
Yeah.
Our Christmas is the other story or so.
Okay.
Then, but again, there's always food. But my mom's house is the house where, where the friends, everybody ends up. You guys were that house also.
Yeah.
Where everybody just ends up there. I have friends who I'm very close to that I think I've been to their house like a handful of times in my whole life. But they always there by me. You know that means so our house was that.
My daddy used to say, "He said, on this fucking night, he said, Holmes, eating me out of my fucking house." But you know what? It's a fun memory for all of us now.
Looking back, I feel like they'll be fine with it to go. Then they go, now where's so and so? Must I drop him also? Must I drop him?
I remember this one day we're driving home. My daddy fished a summer party. And the other man, Chad, he's at the back, but my daddy's like boosting. He drive past his house. He say, he's too bound to tell my daddy. He say, Mr. Oh, just go past my house. My daddy turned around and say, now why the fuck didn't you speak earlier? So now we all laughed. Until today, we reference that. It's cack funny.
You know, I don't think I met your dad, but when you speak about him, he's a person that lives in every dad.
Nah, he's calmed down, obviously, now.
Yeah. No, but I also feel like dads are
But also,
dads.
it wasn't the worst. He just like used to face it how it is, and that's
Yeah.
how dope his were back then.
Yeah, but my dad wouldn't voice my friends. He would voice us, and I was just like, yeah, no, now I must be the only one to be scowled out. Did your parents scowl you out in front of your friends?
Yeah, fuck that.
Nah, I think I only caught once hiding in front of my friends.
I never got a hiding. I
But
got
the hiding
cut out, busy.
I got a clap behind my head from my mom, and then I started to go play games with my friends. I was like,
They give you the wow.
yeah, I got one of those, and then I was like, oh. And then the whole day my brothers were making guy.
You know, you should have rolled like they do in soccer. You know, when they do the perfect injury. You should have done one of that.
Just you're gonna catch another club. So yeah, I think with the Christmas again. So growing up Christmas, my mom was a teacher, so it means that end of year there's a pakkie
But she also gets presents from the kids, obviously, right?
from the school.
No,
Yeah,
from the children would have given us.
the students, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, she'd always get. And then, so we would have Christmas because my mom would be like, yo, there's sales. You can buy a present
And
also.
it is one thing I've learned right now is that your parents are loving the dining, so let's have Christmas also.
Yeah. Guys, even I don't understand. I feel like Christmas is a time of celebrating that you survived the year. Also in times of pandemic. And the thing of these sales everywhere, so you might as well celebrate, buy extra kissy or something.
Sure.
I say kissy applies to drinks also, not just dope. And then yeah, so we would always have like presents at my house. We used to have a tree also. And then once everybody started getting married and having like the lighties, then the nieces and nephews would have Christmas. So we had like proper
The kids
Christmas.
obviously won't be able to understand. I mean, so much of the movies that you watch is like Christmas movies every year, like
Yeah.
Alf, and there's also the animated ones. But you don't actually find like an Eid one that everybody watches. So for kids, it must be very hard to also like want to be a part of something that they see a lot
Yeah.
of. And I mean, these Christmas episodes of series there's so much things around it. So maybe that is something that you should look to solve in your
Maybe I
in your
must
life.
make Eid movies. We
Yes.
must start making Eid romantic movies like these Christmas movies.
I'll be home for Eid.
Depending on the day, if they strike the moon.
Let's say a very work-oriented Muslim doctor is coming.
No,
is
we're
coming.
stopping with the Muslim doctors,
No,
okay?
it's coming to our hometown, but she's changed by a young Muslim guy and his dog. For a while.
He's 4'8", but he's a butcher. he's a man of the earth. A man of the earth. It works with the ground, with the people, but she's removed from the people. She's
Yeah.
coming home to visit. And then she must go buy penny for Ilonis.
And they fight over like the lost Dalchi or something at the party or something.
The Dalchis, they touch each other.
Look here, Netflix found us.
We're gonna make I'll be home for Eid.
I'll be some man. I'll just make it. I'll be a short one, a short part of it.
A comedic relief there. But yeah, I feel like Christmas and Eid in Cape Town is shared by everybody. Because do you feel Eid?
No, not so much. I feel it at work because the
You work
work
with all the-
stuff is gone, obviously, for those.
No,
for that
but I
that
mean in
time.
terms of like do you as your world feel when it's Ramadan?
You can sense it. Like, I mean, I live across the road from Kenoma Center, so
Yeah.
yeah.
And your Instagram is full like
Yes. But can I just say like, one thing that you guys don't shy away from looking fuck when like everybody's
Lebaran.
pictures and stuff like
Yo.
that. The houses are dressed up fuck. Everybody's looking sharp. I mean, you guys really do.
it's
go
my
all
it's
the
my
way.
favorite day because everybody gets to look their best.
And like the photo sets you see of the families and the mommy and everybody's in it and it looks just. And I must say that it looks perfect. I would love to be a part of it like 1 year.
You see, now this is how we get Simon in by my house, but also into a movie about Eid. Okay, next year you're gonna have Eid by me.
Yes, let's do that. Let's do
Okay,
it.
cool. But you must spend the whole day with us though.
No, I'm not talking to your parents for that long. I'm fucking
No,
sorry.
because we go to 2 houses because we have
No,
like
just-
we have like lunch by the one, then we have supper by the other one.
I'm gonna come until I don't listen to talk no more than I'm gonna leave.
Yeah, but you see, if you must also leave like respectfully because that's how you get a barakat.
Okay.
The goal of supper on Eid is to be nice enough of
I'll
a
just
guest.
dish 2 plates when I dish the first time.
Bring your own Tupperware. I'm gonna tell you to bring your own Tupperware because
Look, just give me the ice cream bucket also counts.
will you take would you be offended by an ice cream bucket?
No, we do it at braais and things. all
Yeah,
the
but it's a
time.
braai. But I feel like on Christmas, can you go home with a ice cream bucket?
I'm happy to go home with something and anything. My mom used to come home and then she go to the funerals. And I'm just gonna say this about weddings versus funerals. Maybe I've said it before, but funerals have better died
Yo.
than weddings. And
Kifite course is levels above wedding
what's
course.
that?
A kifite is a funeral basically.
I thought it was janaza.
Janaza and kifite. So
Okay.
kifite is more like a Cape Malay term, and then janaza is like the Islamic term.
Fight.
Kifite.
Okay, I learned a new one today. Watch out for me. I'm just gonna be talking to you, mommy, but yeah, what fight was fuck. But what was I even talking about now?
Oh, you were saying the difference of funeral food to wedding food.
Oh yeah, like my mom used to come home because she used to invite her to so much things, and unfortunately, a lot of her friends used to pass away. She does a lot of older people, and used to wake up there, babalas, and then you just see that it's wrapped in just foil.
Ooh.
Not even like a foil
Yeah.
thing. It's just
Sometimes
foil.
it's
And you
also-
open it up. Man, but
It's in the
just like
serviette. That's the other thing.
everything.
Sometimes it's just in the serviette that they went home and it's just pies and samosa. That serviette is wet already or the oily.
Yeah.
But-
And weddings, it's like later at night when they eat.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
in the funeral, it's like 9 in the morning. You get up, you have pies and samosas and maybe some small desserts.
Yeah.
But in weddings, it's like, that's all supposed to be consumed. You're not taking a barakat from a fucking wedding.
So that's the other thing I miss of COVID. It's so weird, like with the pandemic and not eating a lot by like strangers also or other people's homes, is that like kifaikos is normally like acne, no? But like that fire acne that's made in the moerse.
Is it like, there's also that the reddish acne, like it's more orange.
Yeah, that's like a more. I think that's a more like a Durban style acne. But
Okay.
it's the yellow rice with the liquor meat stickies or something.
Yeah, no, I'm aware, but there's it ones that look a bit more orange, and I've bought it before as well.
It's I don't. For me, that's like it is acne, but I don't eat it like acne. For me, that's like a other meal. But it, you know that acne got that soft smushy rice or so.
Yeah.
That for me is like the best acne, and you must eat it with the hand. Do you eat with the hand?
No, I don't.
Okay, when you come out of the house, I'm gonna teach you. You must eat with the hand.
That's not chopsticks. I don't have to eat my fucking hand.
No, you must eat with. There's a different flavor that comes if you eat with your hand.
Yeah, what's it like? Like you take like Italian, but then you just do it like a reverse, and then you eat like that.
Islamic.
Yeah, is that it?
It is. It's the same.
I've figured it out.
It's actually there's like parmesan that comes with the flavor if you eat like that. But yeah, if you eat food with the hand, there's a different. It just I don't know if it's the effort you put into eating it. It tastes liquor.
Hey bro, have you seen a mechanic's hand? My brother, the man is coming home and he's got nails and everything. And now
Even
I
Faisal
know
the mechanic.
You can use the stuff to rub it, that pink stuff. You know what I mean? To get the grease off now. But man, bro.
Under
I
the
don't know.
nails. No, but look here. Even on Eid, a mechanic's hands are clean. It's the only day you'll find even the nails, all of that, because the night before everybody like goes through a super cleaning basically. Like
Nah.
it's proper fades are in and shaves his leg.
I only say so because I used to work on the gebouw with my tope. He's a pipe fitter. So I used to go there. It's obviously working with pipes and all the materials and stuff and everything. It's like there's oil and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And that smell, my bro, it just stays on your hand. So,
But yeah, you can't clean the smell. You can clean how it look, but there's a feeling, and also that oil basically feels like it takes away the fingerprints also. Like it feels like it,
Oh my God, it's Jason Bourne. Is that what the fuck you want to say that now?
Yes, guys,
That's Jason Bourne.
if you're a mechanic, you have no fingerprints. Also, I cut my finger this morning. Anyway, what else is there? What else is there's the Christmas things?
So with regards to like Christmas and stuff, I think a lot of it, and I know that this obviously it's not what you eat as well, but there's pork roll, there is gammon, which is two pork products that just goes it up immediately. But you got your chicken, you got your curries, you got your potato bake, your other veggie bake, you got all the salads and stuff. And I mean, it's a big eating thing. But before that, you're either going to be having like your prawn or your little fish starter, which is like your king clip and stuff. But then also, probably the best one is the crayfish with the lettuce. And it's just a lettuce and a crayfish, and it's not been improved on for many fucking years. And someone needs to do something about it, because why are we putting our crayfish that's a mixed with mayonnaise in the fucking lettuce for so many years? Maybe we have a little bit of a fucking roasted tomato there, but fuck that. Someone needs to do something better now, but at least we're eating the crayfish.
So yeah, then like, so Christmas we have by Naima's family, which is also basically a full Christmas, like you describing now. But then it's also like the plates with the names. Do you have name places also?
Do you like say like your cheeses stuff? Yeah.
You just go, because when they pray, then you just go, okay, that one is for them. And then my one, I just go, because Jesus, we have Isa. Isa is Jesus in Islam. Do you know that? So they're the same person. So we also believe in Jesus. It's just a different story. But then, yeah, so then they pray and then we make like a toast or so. But the other thing is...
What did your Jesus do? Same stuff. He didn't do water to wine then.
Nah, that's your book.
Okay.
We'll also get a professional person in to speak about these things, because I feel like I can't speak enough about like Isa and Jesus, and like I don't know enough, so I don't want to talk and then make fire with them. So.
Okay, no, I just wanted to understand the parallels.
Oh no, that's the thing. They are parallels, and we'll maybe must find a religious episode or so, like like a church and a mosque, like your Sunday service and your Friday Jumu'ah.
Yeah. There's a lot of different stuff, obviously, there. But it's also such a hard topic to talk about, man. So I don't know if we have the ears for it.
I feel like we can speak about church, like Sunday church and Friday Juma, but we don't speak about like the religion and the message, but we speak about the experience of being there.
Yeah.
I feel like that we can cover. And then also, guys, if you have other topics that you think is I'll say not a generation, but like a widespread things, bring it up with us. We always looking for ideas. Also, this podcast, as much as it is ours, it's also everybody's.
Yeah, and also we're not having anybody contribute this weekend or this week, just simply because we wanted to have a chat with you and just talk a little. And see, this is something that we can do sometimes.
Yeah. Just talk about like basically a top up on our lives and a top up about not because it's not about the show and not the episodes.
Yeah.
Does it make sense?
Yeah. You're so here for us, so what the fuck?
And yeah, guys, we also wanted to do a live one. We actually planned to do a live one. And then again, December happened where numbers was wild and then energies were low. So I really want to do a live episode though.
No, we should. Also, let us know about that. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put a poll. Look, I can only do the polls on Spotify. So Spotify people, pull up and let us know. If you want to do it, I'll put the poll in this episode.
If you're not listening via Spotify, you can also just tell us if you want to come through.
Yeah.
If it's something that you would, because then also so we want to.
If you guys send us 100 each, then we'll know you just want to come.
Yeah.
And then that'll give us indication.
But I feel like if we do have like a live episode, it will be like a jump. Like it won't just be the episode. We'll have like but not a party, but a thing. You know what I mean? Like an event of a live episode.
Because like now with this, we can also have the video thing. We can eat stuff. We can taste stuff. You guys can send us products. I don't know why I'm spitballing right now, but we are.
Again, also, guys, if you have any ideas, voice us. We are here for everything.
Yes, please. Just before we finish with everything and all the stuff, we spoke about Christmas starters, we spoke about Christmas lunch, and you've also been involved in the debate as well, which is trifle and peppermint tart and also like fridge tart. And look here, I am team trifle. I love all desserts. Look at my mouth. Look at my mouth. I'm not saying no to any dessert. I'm having, here's a sticky this. Everything gets consumed. Jelly and custard, ideal milk and mixed fruit. It's all going into this fucking belly. But I'm not talking about that. We're just talking about the fact of trifle. I love trifle.
Guys, Rich Boys is for trifle. Because I'm also team trifle. I'm all for all of the trifle. Like I want the bread in, I want the jelly in, I want all the damn layers. I also want nuts also on top.
Yeah, like maybe like I like when people put like a whispers on top. Ooh. I know my mommy obviously loves the
shaving.
Like, the shaving like the mint era or the peppermint crisp, you know, the one the chores.
Yeah.
But Dylan Oliphant referred to trifle as the mixed veg of dessert. Which is very fucking funny. But
it really is.
You see how trifle is fucking constructed. You got your sponge cake and your jelly.
It's like a lasagna when it's just layers on layers. Like, and I granted, I would have eaten all those things alone. So trifle is just having all of it in one space.
For me, I want to also say that we've seen sponge cake, we've seen Swiss roll at the bottom.
Yeah.
Do lamington, guys. Do a lamington. You cut them in half, then you lay them at the bottom, and the chocolate at the bottom there. Then you layer, and then you lay another lamington, the top off maybe, and then you put your cream and all.
Guys, if you know anybody else that remixes the trifle, tell us about those things also. Because the thing is, you know, every home has one thing that they do a bit different that everybody else goes, it's a bit weird. But in that house, people love that thing.
But you know what? Also a push thing, just to talk about this right now, the presentation, but also not just the presentation. It's always like a see-through dish. It's like a presentation. Fucking
it's like an aquarium. Yes. Like you must see what's on the inside.
That is a bit fuck. Like if you have like a veg tart or something, it's in like the baking thing that you can do like nachos or a pie in, but you want to see into the fucking soul of a trifle.
Did you guys have a red glass bowl?
Now we had clear ones.
So we had clear ones, but did you also? Because the thing is, we had a red glass one, but it was like a deep one. And that's the thing is, that's the one, if you make it, you can make it the most levels and the most people can eat from it. So we have it in there, but in the clear one is when it's for the afshawarei. So my sister, she's the dessert one in the house, so she makes all our desserts. So then I think she makes like 3 trifles. We like 18 people. as a family. So there's like 3 trifles, there's 2 mint,
Yo.
there's eclairs, there's cake. Yo, she goes all like Anita.
I've never met that one, eh?
No, I don't think so.
No.
She's gonna be she listens to the podcast, and whenever she listens, no matter even if she listens months later, then she'll go, okay, so for this, then she gives her answers also. Then I'm like, why are you just been
It sounds like such a panic name. Like, they ask your daddy, well, what's the baby's name? And he just sees a car driving past car, and then he looks at someone and sees the knee, says car, knee, and you know, they have to come up with names on the spot.
Juanita's gonna be listening to this. We'll cut it as a clip also. But yeah, so she bakes like, I don't know, she's that auntie in the family that bakes for fuck.
I also have one of those. Like, I think every family, actually now there's a pie in our family. I'm not even going to keep it to one.
There's a par, but it's a thing of there's like one that makes one for one household. And then when they have like a vikars or the family events where they come together, then they all battle. But it's like the best battle because I win because I frit everybody's stuff also.
Yeah.
So yeah, Conita makes she's the best cakes.
That's like, it's so cool to have people in the family. Like, I have a cousin who is a professional baker, so really she goes into that category because she makes one of the best chocolate cakes I've ever had. Tony's freshly baked. I'm just gonna plug my cousin right there.
Okay.
But I also have my cousin's wife, Michael. Her name is Glynis, and she makes the desserts, cakes, and puddings and stuff, and she is top notch. Like, I just was like, is there any of Glynis's dessert list? When I come to the thing, because she makes amazing things.
I also think people who make desserts and like cake kutas they normally happy men, sir. Like, I feel like you can taste that they were happy when they made it. Like, there's always a smile in the cake, if it makes sense. Yeah.
It's really weird to say, but okay.
But it does make sense. It sounds weird to say there's a smile in the cake. Anyway.
That's a drol in the drinkwater. Is what my Uncle Joe always used to say when there was problems there was problems in the family. He used to say, "That's a drol in the drinkwater," and I always loved that.
It's a great phrase. In the next episode, Simon is gonna find a way to tell us that again. So yeah, is that all for that episode?
I think that we good. We just wanted to reach out and say thank you for the last year, and then also wish everybody well for the upcoming year 2022. Let's make it for you, and and just keep on thriving.
As our mission for this year is to be like consistent with this show and like give it a little extra, because you guys are giving us extra love, so now we want to give it extra love and like be consistent with the episodes, but also get more of you guys in on the show with us.
I think that we want you guys to give us krach. We always say don't give krach weg, but give us krach, man. Druk us on. Say yes, that's my fucking team.
Show us love, and then also voice us if we're late with the episodes.
Maybe DJ Clive will come on one day, and then Yasin can interview him.
Yes, we can do. We can do all the befakta stuff. Anyway, that's all for this episode. Guys, thank you again for all the listening and for all the love you've shown us. And we look forward to a just year.
Yes, definitely. Goodbye, and this is us from the
Reg Boys Podcast. Gang, gang, gang.